Hey guys, what's going on? It's Karl here, back with another video. Doing a comparison today of these two guys, the latest servings out of the Samsung camp. We've got the Galaxy Note 5 and the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. Two phablet-sized devices and two of the latest smartphones to come out. So if you're looking for a new smartphone, primarily a phablet or something of this size, these will definitely be on the radar, especially if you are into Samsung or TouchWiz. We will do a speed test and comparison as well as a few physical differences, but I'm sure many of you know these two are very, very similar. Let's take a look. I can almost guarantee you 9 times or 99 times, I will even say 99.9 times out of 100, you will not be able to tell the difference between these two devices at first glance. When they're just hanging out on the table, they are so difficult to discern. I've got two Galaxy S6 Edge Pluses and two Galaxy Note 5s all in black. They do come in a couple different colorways. I just like to keep things nice and simple, all black everything. But the biggest telltale sign lives at the bottom, which is the S Pen found on the Galaxy Note 5, of course. I also found that the Galaxy Note 5 was slightly thicker at 7.6 millimeters, whereas the S6 Edge Plus was 6.9 millimeters. Not too big of a difference. Both have a gorgeous 5.7-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display, and both do come with the glass back that is prone to fingerprints but does look extremely nice. A difference which I'm not too sure if this was planned, the S6 Edge naturally has the edges on both sides, whereas the Note actually has rounded edges on the back, so they're almost a reverse carbon copy of each other. Does that make sense? The S6 Edge Plus has a flat back, whereas the Note 5 has the curved back, and vice versa for the screens. Well played, Samsung, just a bit of inception there. Running a benchmark, even though they have the exact same insides, we've got a 64-bit octa-core processor, 4 gigs of RAM, the T760 GPU. This one comes with 32 gigs of storage, but also has 64, and a 3000 milliamp hour battery. And quite surprisingly, the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus just beats out the Galaxy Note 5, slightly better on the multi-core score, slightly worse by a couple points on the single-core score. For all of you that are super interested in benchmark specs, I guess that is your answer, just to say you've won by a couple points. Okay, last but not least, a speed test in terms of app loading times, just to test out a little bit of performance. I know this is just a generic test, doesn't really prove too much, but loading times do make a difference. Running through, we're pretty much tied currently. Going through a couple games, we've got Instagram, now Facebook loading identically. YouTube is slightly half a second faster on the S6 Edge Plus. Maybe that's the couple points on the benchmarks. SoundCloud, exactly the same. Google Maps, these things are almost identical. It is so hard to tell the difference between them. Everything is super quick, super snappy. Now loading a pretty hardcore 3D game. Both load extremely fast and both will launch, and you'll be playing at the exact same time, I will say. And last but not least, we've got the Score, the current sports app that I'm using. And once again, they are almost identical. You will not be able to notice the difference unless you have two of these side by side. And even if you do, as I said, identical. They are brothers from the same mother? Same mother as Samsung, I guess. Even going through multitasking, reloading stuff. Once again, the same. And I'm just going to keep on rambling about how these guys are related. I think it'll come down to, do you prefer or do you enjoy using the S Pen, having that functionality, or do you enjoy the added little bonus of having the edges on the side, which you can use to quick launch some applications? The choice is in your hands, literally. That was my heads up battle of the Galaxy Note 5 and the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. Let me know which device you prefer down below in the comments. As I said, these are almost identical. Performance, price, specs, you just have to come down to using either the S Pen or if you like a couple edges on your screen. As for me, I think I'm going to sleep on this one. I'll let you all know on social media which device I prefer. So be sure to follow me on either Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, Snapchat, Periscope. I'm sure you have to have one of those. And if you guys found this video of any use, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, as I have 4 of these in total, 2 of each device. So I will definitely be giving a couple away. You wouldn't want to miss that, so subscribe, because I said so. I'll catch everyone else in my next episode. Peace.